Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we will talk about Maria Montessori. Who is she and what did she do to become famous? Also, what are the core principles of the Montessori method? Alright, let's start off. What did she do to become famous? She made extremely original ideas for education and human development. Most of these ideas have been adopted by everyday schools. Now, for Montessori, the children do the work that they're interested in, and it's not because they have to learn it. They learn without knowing it. The materials made by Montessori help in that learning process. The Montessori method that she created has been very popular for a very long time, since a lot of her observations have been confirmed by scientific research. Now think about that. The observations she made without a computer or other high technologies in the past, they've been proved to be correct so many years later. She became one of the first female doctors in Italy and the first to study at the University of Rome. To paraphrase Alan Kay, in an interview in 2017, she had a medical degree, an engineering degree, and was an expert in anthropology. So when she got into education, her mind was far beyond anyone else's. At the start of her career, she worked with mentally and physically challenged children. This is where she realized that given the right environment, where the needs and the abilities could be met, these children could actually learn. So by helping these special needs children, some of them were able to pass elementary school level examinations. Now this really took people by surprise. And this is where she realized that something is also terribly wrong with the education system of normal children. Now, as an example, if you think about the year we live in and ask yourself, what should a school of the 21st century look like? Because nowadays, schools are basically set in the 11th century and they're dressed up or pretending to be a technological version of a 21st century school, according to Montessori. Okay. Through a bit of luck, she was able to open her first school, Casa dei Bambini, or Children's House. And this is where she perfected her soon-to-be Montessori method. As her method started to improve, she finally understood clearly that children have the power to educate themselves. Of course, when placed in the right environment and given the right materials with the freedom to choose an activity that they liked. Now, within 3 to 5 years, other schools opened in Italy as well as around the world. And it's amazing how popular she became so quickly. People from all over the world, they came to see her school and why it was so popular. And this was back, at the start of the 1900s. And she was even visited by Gandhi himself and praised for her work. Now, as a quick side note, the first person to become a certified Montessori teacher in Japan started her own school here in Kyoto. Now, in the end, she wanted her education to be an aid to life. Now, because of the upcoming start of World War II, the Nazis in Germany and the fascist system in Italy, they shut down all her schools there. Now, this motivated her to search for peace. In her words, only through education can it be possible to make the world a better, less violent place. And the motto, "Help me to do it myself," best describes what she set out to do for children. Alright, core things. Here's a quick look at the core principles of a Montessori education. Movement and cognition, choice, interest, no rewards, learning with and from peers, learning in context, teacher ways and child ways, and order in the environment and the mind. Now, in preparation for our child, my wife and I will be putting these principles to use, as well as when our child is born and developing in their own way. And obviously we're curious and excited to see how that process will go. So I hope this better helps understand Maria Montessori and her approach to education. Now, other videos to come will be my attempt at observation and preparation. So, hope to see you next time, and as always, have a great day.